TV proudly presents Kentucky High School baseball and softball. Now let's go live to the field for exciting high school baseball and softball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
Welcome to the campus of East Carter High School, Grayson, Kentucky, on a beautiful Tuesday evening. Rowan County's made the trip up I-64. It is senior day here at East Carter High School, honoring 4 seniors, and they're the starting lineup today. We will announce them, 3. We'll announce them momentarily. East Carter has already taken the field for pregame warm-up. Now it's Rowan County's turn. Of course, we're glad you joined us this evening. Rowan County and East Carter, both top 3 teams of 16th region. Very, very top-heavy field, I should say. It's no knock on anybody. There's about 4 schools that can win the region. Maybe throw a 5th wild card in there. You're going to see 2 of them match up tonight. When we come back, we'll break down this matchup on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Stop wishing you were debt-free. Start consolidating. Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances this new year. And all it takes is a personal loan. Imagine one monthly payment at a great interest rate. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice. Visit us online at mccu.net.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street, downtown Vanceburg, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Also, check out their specialty items. You can visit in person or online, where you can order at osmondpharmacy.com. In addition, Osmond Pharmacy also has daily dinner specials. Dine in or get it to go. Osmond Pharmacy is a quality pharmacy and grill located in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky.
Back out here on the Cool Hits Sports Network, and Rowan County taking infield here in the pregame. And usually when you have teams that are coming up I-64, they usually pull in a little late. That's not the case for Rowan County. The game is delayed just a little bit, but I think they pulled in right around 5:20 if I was looking at the Apple Watch correctly. Going to have to pay attention very closely today. Of course, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties on the scoreboard end. So really going to have to make sure we pay attention here. Of course, James Collier is to my right. He is the producer, the best in the business. And Jeff Irwin up on top of the hill talking to the umpires. I can see him from here as the umpires are – hopefully we get Davey today. Really,
Dave Anderson, Mike Sammons.
Dave Anderson and Mike Sammons. We got 2 of the best in the 16th region on the call today. We got 2 of the best teams in the 16th region. Of course, East Carter winning a tournament down in Bath County, defeating Bath County. And who was the other team you guys beat? There was another team. You blanked. Dixie Heights, yeah. I believe it was 10-5 was the final. Mm-hmm. So, East Carter red hot. And I believe you only lost 1 game, and it was to the Ashland Tomcats in the last, month and a half. So, but, I was telling the guys up here in the press box, when I'm here, when James is here, and when Jeff's up on the hill, they're undefeated. So, we'll try to keep that streak going. Rowan County very, very good. Hits the ball very, very well. Very good pitching. And what's kind of the key strength of Rowan County is their defensive effort. Very, very good at infield. Their outfielders cover a lot of ground really, really quickly, and that'll be something that East Carter will have to pay attention to all day long. For East Carter, just be East Carter. They've been tattooing the ball all season long and kind of not repeat what happened last year. You know, a lot of people disagree with me. I think playing district play hurt the Raiders last year a little bit. Some people disagree with me. It is what it is. I think that they were not the same team after they got out of district play. So I think East Carter scheduled these games on purpose right before district tournament play, and of course, look a little bit ahead as the regional tournament's in Morgan County this year. So we'll go from there. We'll take another quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll break this game down a little bit more here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back out here on the campus of East Carter High School, Grayson, Kentucky, as both head coaches are meeting at home plate with umpires Mike Sammons and Davey Anderson, of course. Davey Anderson is one of the best 16th region officials in all sports, and I believe we did a couple games last year when Coach Mike Sammons was behind the plate, and he was really, really good then. We did a game at Fairview a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last weekend, or at Lewis County. They were playing Fairview, and the strike zone was about as big as a yard. I mean, you could tell that there was another game right after that one as the scoreboard kept getting bigger, and the strike zone kept getting bigger and bigger. Of course, we want to thank a couple of our fantastic sponsors: Members Choice Credit Union, Clark's Pump and Shop, River Cities Builders, and A&A Porter Potty. Today's game is brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, who reminds you to always call 811 before you dig. Don't accidentally dig into power lines. Call 811 first. This message is brought to you by the Vanceburg Electric Plant Board. As, of course, the lineups for East Carter, all three seniors are in there. It starts out with Tate Scott, Goodman, Tom Alonis, Ty Scott, Hall, Barker, Bowen, Skaggs, and Hamilton. As you see on your screen, Rowan County on Norden, Wilburn, Cooper, Furnish, Hampton, Lambert, Richardson, Goldie, and Ingalls. If that's the same Ingalls, James, that shoots all the threes for Rowan County, I'm not sure if it is. Is it? It's a good thing they're not playing basketball out here. Well, East Carter beat them this year, didn't we? Yeah, we sure did. How about it? You sent me a text after the game that was only the second time East Carter had beaten Rowan County in about 10 years. So, as we prolong this game just a little bit longer, it's 6:16 local time, and I believe we are ready to play. First batter for Rowan County will be Norden. On the mound for the Raiders will be Bowen. Very critical game as both teams are getting set to start district tournament play, and you would think that both of these teams, you got East and Rowan and Boyd County and Ashland and Raceland, one of those teams I just named has to be your region champ, and you see a matchup tonight, a late season matchup between two of the best teams, I believe, per the RPI, second and third. Field looks great. Chad, do you take care of this field? It looks fantastic. No. Well, whoever does a great job.
I'd say the rain took care of it this morning.
It rained here this morning? Are you serious? Didn't rain at all where I was at. Yeah. Really? It didn't, in Ashland, it didn't rain at all. Apparently, we had a strong cell move through Carter County earlier today and caused a little bit of minor issues with some street flooding. And, man, it really made the field look really good. And when I first pulled up, I said to myself, man, they really watered down the field. But I guess they didn't. That was just it drying out. So, as we're ready to play a little 16th region baseball here in Grayson. Boy, the catcher can get down there quick, can't he?
Leading off the top of the first, the shortstop, number 2, Abram Norden.
Here is Norden. First batter here on the top of the first for Rowan County. Good pitch. Quickly, 0-1. This was a hard hit ball, curving foul. Count sits at 0-2. Of course, we want to thank Tracer Hermanos, First in People's Bank, ACTC, and Primary Plus. Good looking pitch. Mike Sammons calls strike 3. Norden goes down, strikes, and there's one away here in the top of the first.
Next up for the Vikings, the third baseman, number 23, Colby Wilbur.
Here is Wilbur. .423 average. Good looking pitch, 0-1. Of course, we want to thank James Collier over here to our right. Every bit of graphics that you see on your screen or that will pop up, he is responsible for it. Guy looks like we're here in Napa Valley working for Apple right now. He's got every piece of equipment you could think of right here to my right. Count is 1-1. This one's a lightly hit ball over to the second baseman. Scott throws it to first, and Skaggs makes the second out of the top of the first.
The left fielder, number 9, Caleb Cooper.
Here is Cooper. .525 on the year with 29 RBIs. Won't have an opportunity for an RBI here. They're trying to get a little two-out action going for the Vikings. Here's the pitch from Bowen. This one's a hard hit ball over to left field. It'll get down, and Cooper will be on with a two-out single.
Next up, the catcher, number 15, Chance Furnish.
Here is Furnish. .488 on the year. Runner on first. Not a tremendous lead over there. Here's the pitch. This one, good looking pitch. Just misses low and outside. 1-0. Misses outside, 2-0. Of course, senior day out here at East Carter, and Bowen, Skaggs, and Hamilton all celebrating their senior day. Runner on first, 2 away from the stretch. Here's the pitch. This one's a very hard hit ball into center field. And that'll end the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Still 0-0 on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Rowan County pushes 0 runs across the plate on 1 hit. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. Of course, we want to thank Kentucky Farmers Bank and Smithfield Foods.
A lot of holes to fill.
Of course, you can catch every pitch of the softball and the baseball regional tournaments here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. The softball, I believe, is at Lewis County. Is that right, James? It's at Lewis County in the 16th region baseball tournament will be held at Morgan County, which is a cool hit school also. Well, you want to talk about a softball facility they got there at Lewis County. That is a better than most colleges. Eagles on the mound for Rowan County. He will face Scott, or the Raiders' first batter. Of course, the last time I was on the call, the man next to me, sitting to my left, son hit a home run, and it was clipped, and I said something that, man, this is going to cost him some money, and the question is, did it cost you any money? I guess it didn't cost you any money, but of course, East Carter went back-to-back in that game as Goodman hit a home run, and next up, Hall hit a home run.
Number 16, Tate Scott.
Here is Tate Scott, 413 on the season. Multi-sport athlete here at East Carter. Very, very good basketball player as well. This one's a hard hit ball up towards our friend Jeff Irwin, who I thought he was going to make a dive and catch up there on the hill. Of course, Jeff Irwin is working the camera up on the hill. We appreciate him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's golfed in the right field, curving foul. No 2 to Scott. This one misses outside, 1-2. This one, very hard hit foul ball.
Jeff said he feels like he's being picked on.
I believe that Jeff's got a target on his back up there on top of the hill. Here's the 1-2 from Ingles. This one misses inside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This one misses outside. Count goes full. This one's a hard hit ball. It's going to get in between the first baseman and second baseman. Scott starts the Raider bottom of the first with a single.
6 pitches and a hit, absolutely.
Here comes Goodman.
Next up, the left fielder, number 30, Evan Goodman.
Who's a lot better athlete than his dad ever was. This one misses low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball misses high, 2-0. Scott standing on first. Not a big lead for him at all. Here's the pitch, and it's struck in between third base and shortstop. Back-to-back singles for the Raiders. So they'll have 2 on with no outs. And here comes Tom Alonis.
The third baseman, number 3, Andrew Tomalonis.
Last time we called a game out here, we had to give him 2 hits on an errors because his dad sits up here with us. His breaking ball, 0-1. This one's a hard hit ball into left center field. The center fielder's underneath it, trying to fight against the sun. Makes the play. Runner tags from second. He's going to get to third easily. There's Scott, and East Carter will have runners on the corners with one away.
The shortstop, number 17, Ty Scott.
Scott at the plate. Ty Scott with his brother sitting on first. Excuse me, with his brother sitting on third. Goodman over on first. You would expect Goodman to try to steal here. See if Rowan County tries to pitch out here. Just kind of content with him stealing. If Goodman gets any type of jump at all, the wheels on him will get him down to second easily. He's not going this time. Hard hit ball to the second baseman. Diving stop, not in time. East Carter will strike first. Goodman rounds second. He's going to go to third. It's 1-0 East Carter on an RBI single from Ty Scott.
Next up, the center fielder, number 10, Blake Hall.
And here comes Hall. Runners on the corner. Same situation. Blake Hall's got that power that he could make this a 4-0 game real quick if a breaking ball were to hang over the top of the plate. Runners on the corners, one away. Here's the pitch. This one's a hard hit ball in the right center field. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. One run will score. Scott's going to round third. He's going to score. Not even going to be close at the plate, and it's 3-0 East Carter. On an RBI double by Mr. Hall. And here comes Barker. Looks like we got a timeout called here. So we got a little bit of a mound visit here. Of course, today's game is brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, who reminds you to always call 811 before you dig. Don't accidentally dig into power lines. Call 811 first. This message is brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board. Of course, Chad, you don't want to start digging and get those colorful roots.
Might make my hair grow.
Three to nothing East Carter. There'll be a runner on second with one away.
Next up, the catcher, number 45, Jackson Barker.
And here comes Barker. Here's the pitch from a stretch. It's a hard hit ball, just foul. Here's the 0-1. This one misses high, 1-1. This one's fouled way back behind us. 1-2. Raiders have knocked the laces off the baseball here in the bottom of the first, able to put 3 across. On 4 hits, as this one, not sure what happened there, as I believe that got him on the wrist. I'm not sure if he swung or not. And now Rowan County's going to argue that it hit the bat. I didn't think it hit the bat. I didn't hear it hit the bat. It looked like it hit all skin to me. Coach Mike Sammons was all over it. We're going to have a discussion out here. As it stands, East Carter will have runners on first and second with 1 out. As Coach Mike Sammons is going to go talk to umpire Davey Anderson. The call will stand. Either way, that hurt. It doesn't matter if it didn't hit the bat. There's no way we would have heard it.
For the Raiders, the pitcher, number 41, Harley Bowen.
Here is Bowen. Runner on first and second, one away. East Carter trying to add a little bit more damage here in the bottom of the first. This one's called foul. It made me and James both flinch. Did you flinch? I mean, come on. I'll tell you what, we were out at Lewis County the other day, and a foul ball, I tell you, came right at me, and I thought I was going to hit the ground. I thought I was going to break the glass. This one's a hard-hit foul ball, and it got somebody over there. Hopefully everyone's okay over the Rowan County dugout. That was a very, very hard-hit ball. There's not a lot of protection over in that dugout. It looks like it got somebody. It looks like everybody's okay. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one outside. It's 1-2. Yeah, that one's going to bruise. It's good to see him laughing about it, though, and at least he's okay. I tell you, that was dangerous. 1-2, one away. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Little breaking ball, fouled away. Bowen trying to help himself a little bit here. He is the pitcher for the Raiders today. This one's a foul ball over towards our friend Jeff Irwin, who's had several of those here, and we're still in the first inning. Strike three called on the outside part of the plate, and there is two away. Here comes Skaggs.
Next up for the Raiders, the first baseman, number 21, Connor Skaggs.
Skaggs has a chance here to knock one in. His runner thought about going. This is a good pitch, 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Skaggs goes down on strikes. We'll head to the top of the second. East Carter's able to get three across here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Border Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network, East Carter able to push three across in the bottom half of the first. Due up here should be, let's see, try to get a number on him. Make sure my scorebook is right. It should be Hampton. So, the bottom of the first for East Carter highlighted by three singles and a double.
Leading off the top of the second baseman, number 30, Hunter Hampton.
Hampton, a 277 batter on the season. Here is the pitch. This one's a hard hit ball. It's going to be a tough play by Hall. It's going to bounce once, go all the way to the fence. Hampton rounds first, and we'll have a stand-up double to begin the top of the second for Rowan County. Here comes Lambert.
Next up for the Vikings, the right fielder, number 26, Kevin Lambert.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's a lightly hit ball into center field. Blake Calls underneath it, makes the play. It's going to be a close. Ooh, yeah. Wise play by Mr. Hampton at second. He would have been out as Tom Alonis was ready to apply the tag. Blake Hall throws it from center field. There's one away.
The center fielder, number 13, Will Richardson.
Of course, we want to thank Border Sporting Goods and Rips Farm Center. Here is Richardson with a runner in scoring position, standing on second. Here's the pitch. This one misses outside, 1-0. I tell you what, that bat almost looks like it's made of wood. This one's a routine fly ball out to center field. Blake Hall's underneath it, makes the play. Runner's going to go to third. It's going to be a no throw to third. Good play by Scott, but there's two away. Here is Goldie.
Next up, the first baseman, number 25, McGuire Goldie.
Two away here in the top of the second. This one misses outside, 1-0. Rowan County trying to get something across the plate here after a 3-run bottom of the first for East Carter. Here's the pitch. This one doesn't miss, 1-1. This one misses. 2-1. Swung on a missed, and count goes 2-2. Here's the 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner on third. This one misses. The count goes full. That one might have missed, but I tell you, I doubt that Goldie will be able to take that pitch again. Here's the pitch. This one's a hard hit ball into left center field. Hall's calling everyone away, and he makes the play. We'll head to the bottom of the second. No runs for Rowan County here on the Cool Head Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network, ready to start the bottom half of the second. Of course, we want to thank Members Choice Credit Union and Clark's Pump and Shop.
I have no idea. I don't know the story, but there ain't a doubt in my mind that Brady did anything bad. But
Should be Hamilton at the plate.
leading off the bottom of the second, the right fielder, number 27, Samuel Hamilton.
As Mr. Hamilton is celebrating senior day also. Large cheering section for him over here on the East Carter side. Here's the pitch from Ingles. This one misses outside, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. This one gets him. Hamilton will grab first base, the second Raider to get hit by a pitch today. And here comes Tate Scott with a runner on who singled his last time up.
Next up for the Raiders, the second baseman, number 16, Tate Scott.
This one, good pitch, 0-1. Runner on first. No outs. Here is Scott. As this one is fouled away. Oh, 0-2 to Scott. So misses outside, 1-2. Tate knows he can't take that pitch again. It is too close. Here's the 1-2. This one a little further outside, 2-2. He's going to try to add a little bit more to what is a 3-0 lead here over Rowan County. Two top 5 teams in the 16th region, two top 3 teams in the 16th region, I should say, in a late regular season matchup as the count goes full. This one misses, and the Raiders will have 2 on with no out. With a Tate Scott walk, here comes Goodman, who singled his last time up.
Next up for the Raiders, the left fielder, number 30, Evan Goodman.
course, Evan is a multi-sport athlete here at East Carter High School. Very good basketball player. Here is the pitch as Evan squares the bunt. It's fouled away, 0-1. Oh and 1. Squares the bunt again. This one called strike, so Goodman quickly down 0-2. This one's hit down the right field line, and it's curving foul. Oh, 2. This one misses inside, 1-2. This was a hard hit ball. Another single by Goodman. The runner's going to be held at third. So Evan Goodman with his second single of the day. Here comes Tom Alonis with the bases loaded and no outs. Looks like we're going to get another mound visit. And it looks like we're going to get a pitching change while the new pitcher comes in and warms up. We'll take a commercial break here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back out here on the Cool Hits Sports Network, Norton has taken the mound. 4.75 ERA. The Raiders will have the bases loaded with no outs.
Now pitching for the Vikings, number 2, Abram Norton.
Tom Malone is kind of in a big spot here. His dad's nervous. He's standing up, walking around the top of the press box. What is that? What is that in front of you, Chad? Is that all the hot dogs have been eaten so far this year? Yeah.
That's a lot of love, isn't it, man?
So Norton will face Tom Alonis with the bases loaded. East Carter with a 3-0 lead. They have no outs. Here is the pitch. This one misses. 1-0. This one misses low also, 2-0. This one's a hard hit foul ball behind us. Lands over where Dickie Tiller usually parks at, and it got a car over there as it bounces off a gray SUV over there. Here is the pitch. This one's fouled away also. I believe our good friend Dickie Tiller was here last year. Did it? Did you hear it?
No, Jeff said it.
Jeff said, so we've had 2 cars on back-to-back pitches. So either way, this Tom Alonis at bat is going to cause some insurance claims. Here's the pitch. Golfed, foul. Yeah. Of course, our good friend Dickie Tiller had his car hit twice in back-to-back pitches last year in an East Carter Raider game. But he also parked right behind the home dugout. Here's the 2-2. This one's going to get him. East Carter will add a run. Just a little bit of leadership there by Tom Alonis taking one. And it's 4-0 East Carter.
Next up for the Raiders, the shortstop, number 17, Ty Scott.
Here is Ty Scott, who had an RBI double his last time at bat. A double here would at least score 2. Here's the pitch. This one hits the inside part of the plate, 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1. Oh, this one gets the top of the head of Scott. Back-to-back hit by pitches. And it is now 5-0 East Carter. So that's the third Raider to be hit by a pitch. And it is the third out of the last 5 batters.
The center fielder, number 10, Blake Hall.
Here is Blake Hall. Of course, today's game is brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, who reminds you to always call 811 before you dig. Don't accidentally dig into power lines. Call 811 first. This message is brought to you in part by the Vanceburg Electric Plant Board. Here is Blake Hall, who had an RBI double his last time up. Swung on and missed. As Blake Hall tried to hit that one over beside Hardy's in downtown Grayson. There was malicious intent behind that swing. Count goes 1-1. This one's a lightly hit fly ball over into foul territory that will get down. No Viking was able to get there. The count is 1-2. Blake Hall, one of the more aggressive athletes in the 16th region. Very, very good driver to the basket in basketball, trying to add to this Raider lead. This one's a lightly grounded ball over to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. He's not going to get there in time. One run comes across. Everyone's going to be safe, and it's 6-0 East Carter. Let's leave this up to the scorebook. Hit or error? Yeah, I think it's infield single.
Barker.
Here is Barker, who, guess what, was hit by a pitch his last time up. This one misses high, 1-0. It is 6-0 East Carter. Still no outs here in the bottom of the second inning. This one misses outside, 2-0. Of course, we want to thank Ashland Credit Union and Stoltz Pharmacy. Here is the pitch. Swung on a miss. 2-1. Breaking ball kind of hung over the plate there. This one's a very high foul ball. I believe Jeff Irwin has enough souvenir baseballs over there to. It was close. Did you see the close-up on your screen? course, we want to thank Jeff Irwin for being up on top of the hill. I've spent a game up there. It only went 2.5 innings, but the wind was blowing about 75 miles an hour. Here is the pitch. This one in the dirt. We have a full count. There's nowhere to put him. There's no outs. Something has to give here. This one in the dirt. It's ball 4, and it is 7-0 East Carter. Here is Bowen, who struck out his last time up. The first pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. This one's a hard hit ball in the outfield. 1 run will score. Let's see, they're going to wave the runner home. 2 runs will score, and it is 9-0 East Carter. On an RBI single, 2 RBI single from Bowen. Here comes Skaggs.
First baseman, number 21, Connor Skaggs.
Looks like we're getting another mound visit here. Still no outs. East Carter's have been able to put 6 across here in the bottom of the second. They may have another pitching change, and they will. While the new pitcher comes in and warms up, we'll take a commercial break here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Here on the Cool Hits Sports Network, they brought in the right fielder Lambert, who's 2-4 on the season with a 5.19 ERA. The second pitching change for Rowan County here in the bottom of the second. We still have no outs. East Carter's been able to put 6 across here in the bottom half of the inning. He will face Skaggs, who struck out his last time at bat. Of course, you kind of got the gauntlet schedule for East Carter. I believe the Thursday game has been canceled against Greenup, but they will play Boyd County tomorrow here. You got to think, with the message that East Carter is sending right now, that kind of putting the region on notice, and tomorrow, you got to think the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in the region will face each other tomorrow.
Your defensive changes.
Okay.
They moved all over the place.
Okay, Wilburn's over at third. Norden's taking the second base position. And Lambert, of course, on the mound. Goldie's still at first. And Hampton now at center field. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's a hard hit, very high fly ball into left field. It's deep enough for the runner to tag, and he's going to come home. There's no play at the plate, and it is 10-0 East Carter. So a sacrifice fly by Mr. Skaggs.
Next up for the Raiders, the right fielder, number 27, Samuel Hampton.
And I believe that East Carter caught Rowan County sleeping a little bit. And they steal third base. So now Hamilton, who was hit by a pitch his last time up, will have a runner on third. East Carter with a 10-0 lead right now. And there's only one away. Here's the pitch. As Hamilton tried to go 2 for 2 for hit by pitches, as he stood in there and was ready for it. He was bracing for impact, wasn't he? This one's a very hard hit ball in the right field. It's going to be a tough play for the right fielder. He's not going to be able to get there in time. It's going to be at least an RBI single as Hamilton rounds second. RBI double for Mr. Hamilton here on Senior Day. It's 11-0 East Carter.
Next up for the Raiders, the second baseman, number 16, Tate Scott.
Here is Tate Scott, who walked his last time up, singled in the first. A really good play there, defensive play by the right fielder over there for Rowan County. He had a lot of ground to cover, tried to dive for it, just couldn't get to it in time. Little breaking ball in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Big crowd on hand for East Carter. Of course, it's Senior Day. And what a game they've put together through 2 innings. This one misses outside, 2-1. Up on the hill, that I see several lawn chairs parked right in front of their cars, and 2-1. This one called strike, 2-2. With a lead at 11-0, you got to expect the strike zone's going to get a little bit bigger with only one away. Here's the pitch. This one misses low. The count goes full. Lambert from the stretch with a runner on second. One away. Scott at the plate. Here's the pitch. This one misses outside. Back-to-back walks for Tate Scott. And East Carter will have 2 on with 1 out. And here comes Goodman, who's had 2 singles today, 2 for 2. Of course, during basketball season, he always played better after he got a haircut. Don't know what that was about. This one misses high, 1-0. Here's the pitch. This one inside, 2-0. This one's inside, 3-0. Do you have the green light at 3-0, Chad?
I don't know.
Up 11-0 with 1 out.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking right here. It's where it's one particular place he's looking. I just want to bring that there.
3-0, 1 away. Here's the pitch. This one called strike, outside corner, is 3-1. Here's a 3-1. This one misses outside, and the Raiders will have the bases loaded again here in the bottom of the second. Here comes Tom Alonis, who really just took
the third baseman, number 3,
a ball straight in the center of the back. He has a chance here It'll be the second time this inning he's been up with the bases loaded. Was flew out and hit by a pitch. Here is the pitch. This one's a very high fly ball. It's going to stay in the infield. Second baseman is camped underneath it, and there's 2 away. And here comes Ty Scott, who was hit by a pitch his last time up. And RBI.
Next up for the Raiders, the shortstop, number 17, Ty Scott.
RBI single in the first. He's trying to do a little bit more damage here. It's sitting at 11-0. This one called strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. One and one is a check swing from Scott. Bases are loaded. 11-0. Here's the pitch. This one's in the dirt. 2-1. East Carter's been able to put 8 across here in the bottom half of the second. 3 across in the bottom half of the first. And that's where we sit. Very hard hit ball. Nice play by the third baseman. It's going to be tough, but no play. A run will score. Very, very tough play. A very hard hit ball. Kind of caught the third baseman off balance there, and it's now 12-0 East Carter.
Center fielder, number 10, Blake Hall.
Here comes Blake Hall, who has an RBI double and a single on the day. He is at the plate now with bad intentions. With the bases loaded. Leading 12-0. This one, whoa. I tell you, that one was fouled away, but if he'd have got any more of it. Oh, 1 pitch. This one's a very high fly ball in the infield. And the third baseman comes over and makes a play. That'll end the second inning. East Carter 12, Rowan County nothing on the Cool Head Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out here on the Cool Head Sports Network, East Carter able to put 9 across in the bottom half of the second. That's where we stand, 12-0 on 9 Raider hits. Of course, today's game is brought to you in part by Vanceburg Electric Plant Board, who reminds you to always call 811 before you dig. Don't accidentally dig into power lines. Call 811 first. This message is brought to you by the Vanceburg Electric Plant Board. The Bridge Church, located at 109 Winterwood Lane in Vanceburg. Sunday morning worship at 10:30. Children's Church is available. Youth meet Sundays at 7 p.m. Make plans to worship with the folks at the Bridge Church in Vanceburg. Here's the Bowen pitch, a very hard hit ball over in the left field that lands foul. As Coach Mike Sammons was all over it. A very loud first strike. About 2 or 3 inches to the left of the foul line. It's Ingles at the plate. Of course, we want to thank River Cities Builders and A&A Porter Potties. 0-1 pitch. Good look at breaking ball, 0-2. So misses high, 1-2. Good looking pitch, just misses on the outside part of the plate. I doubt that Ingles can take that pitch again. As it is, it's 2-2. This one's a lightly slapped ball into center field. Blake Hall makes the play and quickly one away here in the top of the third. Here comes Norden.
Next up for the Vikings, the shortstop, number 2, Abram Norden.
Who struck out his last time. In the dirt, 1-0. This one catches the outside part of the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled up towards Jeff Irwin. I tell you, that one really almost did get him. Running down the hill, but I tell you, that landed within at least 5 or 10 feet of him up there. Count is 1-1. 1-2, excuse me. Here is the pitch. This one misses outside, 2-2. Good looking pitch. Count goes full. I tell you, umpire Mike Sammons is not going to let him take that pitch again. Here's the full count. This one's fouled away. Norden knew it. He had to foul that one away. Full count, 1 away. Here in the top of the third, this one misses way outside. Norton will grab first base on a walk. And here comes Wilburn, who grounded out his last time up.
Next up, the third baseman, number 23, Colby Wilburn.
This one's a very high fly ball. It's going to be staying in the infield, and there's 2 away. As Scott comes over from the shortstop position.
Next up, the left fielder, number 9, Caleb Cooper.
And here is Cooper, who singled his last time up. Count goes 0-1 on the pitch that catches the outside part of the plate. Breaking ball just misses outside, 1-1. This was a hard hit ball. Scott tries to make the play. It'll go down as an infield single. Good stop by him. And here comes Furnish.
Next up, the catcher, number 15, Chance Furnish.
So Rowan County will have 2 on with 2 out, trailing 12-0 here in the top of the 3rd. It's been all East Carter early. So misses outside, 1-0. This one's low, 2-0. Three and 0. This was a hard hit ball, foul. Count goes 3-1. This one's fouled away. Count goes full. Full count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. This one misses high. Rowan County will have the bases loaded with 2 away. Here comes Hampton, who doubled his last time.
Next up, the center fielder, number 30, Hunter Hampton.
Rowan County here in the top of the third, threatening a little bit after 2 quick outs. The bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. This one doesn't miss. 0-1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one misses outside. It is 1-1. This one catches the outside part of the plate. Count sits at 1-2 with 2 away. Very critical at bat here for Rowan County. If you're going to try and get back in this game, you have to get something across the plate here. Cannot allow East Carter to go in the bottom half of the third, leading 12-0. Here's the 1-2 as time is called. One-two pitch. This one just misses. I tell you, Hampton knows he can't take that one again. Count sits at 2-2. This one's a ball that's golfed into left field. Fielded by Goodman on one bounce. One run will score. Good throw by Goodman out in left field to make it all the way home and only limits one Rowan County run. It's 12-1 on an RBI single from Hampton. Here comes Lambert,
the pitcher, number 26, Kevin Lambert,
who flew out his last time at the plate. Bases are still loaded. 2 away. This one catches the outside. It is 0-1. It's fouled away quickly. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. So this is inside, 1-2. This one's a hard hit ball to center field. Blake Hall, tough play, makes the play. And that'll end the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's 12-1 East Carter on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street, downtown Vanceburg, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Also, check out their specialty items. You can visit in person or online, where you can order at osmondpharmacy.com. In addition, Osmond Pharmacy also has daily dinner specials. Dine in or get it to go. Osmond Pharmacy is a quality pharmacy and grill located in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. 12-1, East Carter leads. J.P. Coons Field. I believe that is Mr. Lambert still on the mound. It is. Ready to start the bottom of the third.
Number 45, Jackson Barker.
Here is Barker, who has been hit by a pitch and walked so far this evening. This one catches the inside part of the plate, 0-1. One and one. Of course, we want to thank Trace Hermanos and First and People's Bank. This one gets the inside part of the plate also. It's 1 and 2. This one's a fair ball. It's going to get bounced right over top of third base as Barker will be on with a single. I don't think it kind of caught Rowan County by surprise. The ball took a weird bounce, bounced right over the bag, and Barker will be on with a single.
Next up for the Raiders, the pitcher, number 41, Harley Bowen.
Here is Bowen. RBI single is the last time at the plate. Barker over on first. Here's the pitch. This one misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. This one's a hard hit ball down the left field line and just foul. 1-1. Here's the pitch. This one called strike 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2. This one's a hard hit ball. It's going to get in between the shortstop and third baseman. So Bowen with back-to-back singles, and here comes Skaggs, who had an RBI sacrifice fly his last time up.
Next up for the Raiders, the first baseman, number 21, Connor Skaggs.
Hamilton on deck, who had an RBI double when he was up. So not the start you wanted here for Rowan County. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball down the left field line. It's curving foul. Here is the 0-1. This one slapped foul. Count sits at 0-2. No outs. Runners on first and second. Here's Skaggs. Swung on a miss, and Skaggs goes down on strikes. And here comes Hamilton, who had an RBI double his last time up.
Next up for the Raiders, the right fielder, number 27, Samuel Hampton.
Low and inside, 1-0. This one swung on and missed, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. With one away, runners on first and second. Here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. This one's I believe it should be a foul ball, and it is. Hamilton at the plate. 1-2 is the count. One away. It's 12-1 East Carter. Here's the pitch. This one's hit over to the first baseman, who loses it in the sun. They're going to call it foul. So count remained 1-2. As our view up here was kind of shielded, the guy, Tom Malonis, down here to our left, said it was foul, so it is foul. One and two from the stretch. Here's the pitch. This one misses, 2-2. Here's the pitch. This one's foul tipped and caught. Hamilton will go down on strikes. Here comes Scott, who is
next up for the Raiders, the second baseman, number 16.
top the lineup for the Raiders. Walked the last two times up. With two away, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, good pitch, 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1. Misses way outside, 2-1. fouled straight back, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This one misses outside. Count goes full. Full count. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball right to the second baseman, who bobbles it. Everyone's going to stay safe. Runner's going to come home. And it's 13-1 East Carter. Score that one as an error. And here comes Goodman, who walked his last time up. 2 singles and a walk, 2 for 2 today. We have runners on first and second. Here's the pitch, breaking ball. Good play by the catcher. So they'll keep the runners at first and second. It's 1-0. This one's inside, 2-0. Catches the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Two-one pitch. This one misses. 3-1. Tom Malonis over on deck has an opportunity to come up for the third time in this game with the bases loaded if Evan Goodman's able to draw a walk here. Here's the pitch. This one's a hard hit ball in the left field, just foul. Count is full. Full count, 13-1. East Carter leads. There's 2 away. We're in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. This one's a high fly ball into left field. It's going to be a tough play by the left fielder who makes it, and that'll end the third inning. We head to the top of the fourth. 13-1 East Carter on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. In the third inning, both teams put 1 across. Currently sits 13-1. 13 runs on 11 hits and no errors for the Raiders. Bowen's still on the mound for the Raiders. Tomorrow, East Carter's back in action against Boyd County. course, you can catch every pitch of the softball and baseball 16th region tournaments here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Here is Richardson. Who flew out last time up. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Fouled off quickly. Count goes 0-2. Of course, we want to thank ACTC and Primary Plus. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here is the 0-2 pitch. This one's a blooper curving foul.
I didn't realize he was that old, but I guess I should have knew that. Been around for a long time.
13-1, East Carter leads with no outs here in the top of the fourth. 0-2 count to Richardson. Not sure what that was. Believe threw a knuckleball as he smiles over to the dugout. This one misses. 2-2. And same pitch. He knew he couldn't take it again, and he does, and Salmon sends him down on strikes. Bowen strikes him out, and there's one away. Here comes Goldie.
Next up for the Vikings, the first baseman, number 25, McGuire Goldie.
Who flew out his last time up. Count goes 0-1 with a breaking ball. Red Baron's good stuff. Best frozen pizza you can get. So misses high, 1-1.
I wondered what happened to you. I don't know. I seen it today whenever I was home.
So it's fouled away, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 with one away here in the top of the fourth. Fouled straight back. 1-2 pitch. So misses outside, 2-2. Fouled away. Two and two is the count. So misses low and outside. Count goes full. This one's hit straight up the middle. Scott, throw to first. Good scoop. Oh, good scooping attempt by Skaggs. Just couldn't come up with it. Rowan County will have a runner on first with one out.
Next up for the Vikings, the second baseman, number 5, J.A. Ingles.
Here is Ingles. Flew out his last time up. He's caught looking for a ground ball here. Try to turn two. Runner goes. Throw down to second, not going to be in time. The pitch kind of got away from the catcher and just enough time for Goldie to steal second. And now Rowan County will have a runner in scoring position here in the top of the fourth with only one out. Count is 1-0. This one gets away. Count goes 2-0. Two 2-0, one out, 13-1. East Carter leads Rowan County. This one, good stop by the catcher. The ball kind of trickles behind the batter. Runner will stay at third. Count goes 3-0. Following Ingles, top of the lineup, Norden stands on deck, who walked his last time up. Here's a 3-0. Strikes called, 3-1. Misses. Ingles will grab first base on a walk. And here comes Norden.
Next up for the Vikings, the shortstop, number 2, Abram Norden.
Looks like we're going to get a mound visit here. Gordon walked, 316 hitter, 12 RBI on the season, trying to make it 13 with runners on the corners and only one away. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled away. Runner goes, throws in the dirt, count is 1-1. So now Rowan County will have runners on third and second with only one away. It's been all East Carter so far. Rowan County trying to put a little dent into it. Here in the top of the fourth. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slapped foul. One and two from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Hit right to Tom Alonis. He's going to go home. They're going to get the tag.
Get the tag down, Jackson.
It was close plays. Almost snuck underneath the tag. Good play by Tom Alonis to get the ball home. And there's two away.
Next up for the Vikings, the third baseman, number 23, Colby Wilburn.
Here is Wilburn, who's grounded out and flown out today. As the lights come on here in East Carter, we kind of were worried about them in the pregame. They look good. This one catches the inside part of the plate, outside part of the plate. It's 0-1. Runners on the quarters for Rowan County. Have not been able to put anything across here after a promising start to the top of the fourth. Oh and 1. Here's the pitch. This one misses. 1-1. This one's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 with two away here in the top of the fourth. Good stop by the catcher. Runner will go down. Very risky throw down to second. And now Rowan County will have runners on second and third with two away. And a 2-2 count. Play by Scott to scoop that. If it goes in the outfield, you at least score one if you're Rowan County. Here's the 2-2 from the stretch. So it's a hard hit ball to Tom Alonis, who's going to throw over to first and in the top part of the fourth inning. It's 13-1 East Carter. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network, 13-1. East Carter leads Rowan County. We're ready to start the bottom half of the fourth. Rowan County puts nothing across the plate on one hit. J.P. Coons Field, Grayson, Kentucky, on a beautiful evening.
Now pitching for the Vikings, number 25, McGuire Goldie.
According to the press box security up here, they rained really hard in Grayson earlier. So we'll get a new pitcher for Rowan County, I believe. That is Goldie. The fourth Viking pitcher in 4 innings. One to know as this one misses outside. This one's a little blooper past the first baseman, so Tom Alonis will be on with a single. And here comes Ty Scott, who is 2 for 2 on the day. RBI single, hit by a pitch, and singled his last time up. This is outside, 1-0. Two and 0. Three and 0. Four straight pitches, 4 straight balls, and Scott will grab first base. East Carter will have 2 on with no out.
Next up for the Raiders, the center fielder, number 10, Blake Hall.
Here comes Blake Hall, who comes up here with bad intentions, like we said. RBI double back in the first, a single in the second, and he flew out his last time up. This one's a hard hit ball to the third baseman. It's going to be a tough play over to first. It's not in time. The ball gets past the first baseman. Rounding third and coming home is Tom Alonis. And Blake Hall will be on with an error. We're going to score that as an error. So East Carter will have runners on second and third, and it is 14-1 Raiders over the Vikings. Here comes Barker, who singled his last time up. For East Carter, the winning run stands on second. Excuse me. Yes, I believe that's right. Called strike. No outs. Rowan County in danger of falling into the mercy rule. If Blake Hall is able to touch home, that'll be the case. As the count sits at 1-1. East Carter's kind of putting the 16th region on notice. This one's a hard hit ball. It's going to be a tough play by the shortstop. Can't make the play. Another run will score. And it's 15-1 East Carter.
Next up for the Raiders, the pitcher, number 41, Hartley Bowen.
Bowen started with the first pitch. He has a chance to end the game on the last pitch right here with a base hit. You get the feel that Rowan County's ready just to press the reset button. This one misses inside, 1-0. If body language says a lot, and looks like they're ready to get on the bus and go home. It's been all East Carter. This one, a chop foul ball. Good play by the coach over there, though. He's got to learn to stay in front of that thing. One and one is the count. Here's the pitch. So misses high. 2-1. This one misses high, 3-1. A base hit here would end the game. Here's a 3-1. This one misses high and inside. And Bowen will grab first base with a walk. And here comes Skaggs, who could walk it off here on Senior Day.
Next up for the Raiders, the first baseman, number 21, Connor Skaggs.
An RBI sacrifice fly earlier and struck out twice. Had a heck of a year for Coach Cole Bramer in the East Carter Raider basketball program. Really played his best game in his last game in the regional tournament against Boyd County. Here's the pitch. This one's hit right up the middle. Runner's going to come home. Rowan County's going to try turn two, and they do. And that should end. And that should end the game. And it does as both teams begin to line up.
The ball game. Final score, East Carter 16, Rowan County 1.
Final from Grayson, East Carter 16, Rowan County 1. When we come back, we'll break this game down on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, you know, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out here on the Cool Hit Sports Network, we have a final 16-1 East Carter over Rowan County on 13 hits. It was a game that was never really in doubt. East Carter put 3 across in the bottom of the first and 9 across in the second, 1 in the third, and 3 in the fourth, and that is your final. Just tattooed the ball. Rowan County started their ace, James, and I know you can't hear James, but East Carter really just kind of sent a message to the rest of the 16th region teams saying, you know, we've heard Boyd County and a few other schools all year, but no one's really mentioned East Carter. And it's one of those things, if you didn't know, now you do. East Carter is a very, very, very good baseball team that could win the whole thing. And I tell you, if you get one of these teams on that's hot right now that could go to maybe even the state tournament and win a few games, you just never know. And it's just one of those days for Rowan County. You kind of just get on the bus and press the reset button and try to just move on, act like this never happened. East Carter really just put it all over them, and it was just there's really not much you can say. It was never in doubt for the Raiders, and, of course, we want to thank East Carter High School. I want to thank James Collier to my right, the best producer in the whole area, and Jeff Irwin up on the hill, who had a lot of foul balls come close to him, James. They were close. He never really in distance. I mean, it wasn't like Dickie Tiller's car where it actually hit him, but it was close. So I believe that is it, the final. Again, 16-1 East Carter. This has been a presentation of the Cool Hits Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
Thank you for watching another exciting high school baseball and softball contest on Cool TV. This broadcast of high school baseball and softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hit Sports Network and Cool TV.